From high-profile romances to behind-the-scenes mentorships, the influence of Sean Diddy Combs stretches far beyond music. From his whirlwind relationship with Jennifer Lopez to the decade-long entanglement with Cassie, and even his unexpected fling with Hollywood star Cameron Diaz, Diddy's connections have shaped careers, sparked controversy, and kept the world watching. But what really happened behind the glitz and glamour? Let's dive into the untold stories of every celebrity tied to Diddy. Yung Miami, a public, lavish, and unconventional relationship. Diddy's relationship with Yung Miami, one half of the rap duo City Girls, was one of his most public romances in recent years. Unlike many of his past relationships, which were kept private or only hinted at, Diddy and Yung Miami were open about their connection, regularly making public appearances, exchanging expensive gifts, and even addressing their relationship in interviews. Their romance began in 2021, though it wasn't officially confirmed until 2022, when Yung Miami interviewed Diddy on her Revolt TV talk show, Karacia Please. During the interview, they both admitted they were dating, but also made it clear that they weren't exclusive. Diddy referred to their situation as just having fun and enjoying each other, while Yung Miami described it as a real bond. Their relationship quickly became known for lavish displays of affection, with Diddy showering Yung Miami with luxurious gifts. He reportedly gifted her a Maybach SUV, designer bags, and expensive jewelry. Miami frequently referred to Diddy as her Poppy, a nickname that became popular among fans. However, their romance wasn't without its complications. Diddy's long history of dating multiple women at once became a recurring issue, and in 2022, he shocked the public by announcing the birth of his daughter, Love Sean Combs, with another woman, cybersecurity specialist Dana Tran. The announcement caught Yung Miami and their fans off guard, leading to speculation about whether their relationship was truly as strong as it seemed. However, Yung Miami later addressed the situation, saying that she already knew about the baby before the public did, and that she and Diddy were still in a good place. Despite the drama, they continued to be seen together at major events, including Diddy's birthday parties, the Met Gala, and private vacations. However, by 2023, Yung Miami confirmed that they had ended their romantic relationship, but remained friends. She described their time together as fun while it lasted, and expressed no regrets about being with him. Even after their breakup, Yung Miami and Diddy continue to support each other publicly, with Miami attending Diddy's events and even celebrating him on social media. Their relationship was unconventional, but it was one of the few times Diddy openly acknowledged and embraced a romantic partner in the spotlight. Jennifer Lopez and Diddy, a high-profile love affair that defined an era. Sean Diddy Combs and Jennifer Lopez were one of the most talked-about celebrity couples of the late 1990s and early 2000s. Their relationship, which lasted from 1999 to 2001, was not just about romance. It was a cultural moment that blended music, fashion, and controversy. When Diddy, then known as Puff Daddy, and Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, got together, they were both at the peak of their careers. Diddy had already cemented himself as a mogul in the hip-hop industry with Bad Boy Records, while Lopez was transitioning from being a well-known actress to a music superstar. Their relationship was one of the first major rapper-pop star pairings, setting the stage for future high-profile relationships between hip-hop artists and mainstream pop singers. Their romance became instantly iconic, with countless public appearances that showcased their status as a power couple. One of the most unforgettable moments in their relationship was the 2000 Grammy Awards, where Lopez wore the now legendary green Versace dress that catapulted her into fashion superstardom. Standing beside her in a sleek suit, Diddy looked every bit the superstar, and the duo instantly became tabloid darlings. However, their relationship wasn't just about glamour, it was also filled with controversy. In December 1999, the couple was involved in an infamous nightclub shooting in New York City. After an altercation broke out at Club New York, shots were fired, and Diddy and Lopez fled the scene in a Lincoln Navigator. Police later found a stolen gun in the vehicle, leading to their arrests. The incident led to a media frenzy, with Lopez distancing herself from the situation. She was later cleared of any involvement, while Diddy faced a high-profile trial but was ultimately acquitted of all charges in 2001. Despite the intense love they shared, the relationship came to an end in early 2001. Lopez later revealed that infidelity played a role in their breakup, though she remained relatively tight-lipped about the specifics. She moved on to marry dancer Chris Judd and later became engaged to Ben Affleck before her other high-profile marriages and relationships. Diddy, on the other hand, continued to thrive in the music industry, but has often reflected on his relationship with Lopez as a time of great love and learning. Though they have long since gone their separate ways, Diddy and J-Lo's relationship remains one of the most iconic celebrity romances in entertainment history. Even years later, Diddy has publicly praised Lopez, and their paths have occasionally crossed at events, always sparking nostalgic conversations about their whirlwind romance. Kim Porter, the love of Diddy's life. If there was ever a woman who had a profound and lasting impact on Diddy, it was Kim Porter. Unlike some of his other high-profile relationships, Porter was not just a romantic partner. She was a mother to his children, a best friend, and in many ways, his greatest love. Diddy and Kim Porter first met in the early 1990s, when Porter was making a name for herself as a model and actress. Their connection was instant, and they began a relationship that would span over a decade, with multiple breakups and reconciliations. Their love story was unique because, despite not always being together romantically, they remained deeply connected as co-parents and friends. Together, they had 3 children, Christian Combs, born 1998, and twin daughters, Delilah and Jessie Combs, born 2006. In addition to their biological children, Diddy also took on the role of a father to Quincy Brown, Kim's son from her previous relationship with Al B. Sure, Diddy legally adopted Quincy and raised him as his own, a testament to how deeply he cared for Kim and their blended family. Though their romantic relationship officially ended in 2007, their bond never wavered. Kim was always present in Diddy's life, and the two maintained a co-parenting relationship built on mutual respect and admiration. Unlike many celebrity breakups, theirs did not turn into a bitter feud. Instead, they frequently spoke about each other in glowing terms, and Kim remained a constant presence at family gatherings and events. Tragically, Kim Porter passed away suddenly on November 15, 2018, at the age of 47 due to complications from pneumonia. Her death was an enormous shock to Diddy and their children. In the days following her passing, Diddy expressed his heartbreak publicly, calling her his soulmate and the one that got away. He later admitted that he never truly got over her, and that losing her made him realize how much he loved and needed her. Kim Porter's legacy is not only defined by her connection to Diddy, but also by the love she instilled in her children. Her influence on Diddy remains evident to this day. He frequently pays tribute to her on social media, ensuring that her memory lives on in their children's lives. Despite the ups and downs of their relationship, Kim Porter was undoubtedly one of the most important people in Diddy's life. Even in her absence, she continues to shape him as a father, a man, and an artist. Her untimely passing left a void that can never be filled, and for Diddy, she will always be the love of his life. Cassie Ventura, a decade of love, control, and a legal battle. Cassie Ventura and Sean Diddy Combs were in a relationship for over a decade, from 2007 to 2018. What started as a promising romance between a young rising star and an industry mogul eventually turned into a controversial relationship filled with control, manipulation, and later, a shocking lawsuit. Cassie was introduced to Diddy when she was signed to Bad Boy Records in the mid-2000s. Her breakout hit, Me and You, made her a recognizable name in R&B, but her career was never fully developed under Diddy's label. Instead, their relationship became more prominent than her music. They were first linked romantically in 2007, but they kept their relationship private for years. As their romance became more public, it was clear that Cassie was deeply involved in Diddy's lavish lifestyle. They attended red carpet events together, traveled the world, and lived in luxury. However, behind the scenes, many reports suggested that their relationship was controlling. Cassie rarely spoke openly about Diddy, and her public presence seemed to be more about being his partner than about her own career. For years, their relationship was marked by breakups and reconciliations, with Cassie reportedly trying to leave multiple times. Diddy would often win her back with grand gestures, luxury gifts, and promises of change. However, things came to an abrupt end in 2018 when Cassie finally walked away. Soon after leaving Diddy, Cassie started dating Alex Fine, a personal trainer. Their relationship moved quickly, and by 2019 they were married and expecting their first child. Many saw this as Cassie finally escaping the shadow of Diddy's influence and stepping into a healthier, happier life. Then, in November 2023, Cassie shocked the world when she filed a lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of years of physical abuse, coercion, and sex trafficking. According to the lawsuit, she claimed that Diddy had violently attacked her multiple times, controlled her movements, and forced her into disturbing situations. The legal battle did not last long. Diddy settled the lawsuit within 24 hours, leading many to believe that her allegations held significant weight. Cassie has since moved on, focusing on her family and personal well-being. Her decision to come forward against one of the most powerful men in the music industry was seen as a pivotal moment in the Me Too movement, shedding light on the dark side of fame, power, and manipulation. Usher, the protege who lived with Diddy. Usher and Diddy's relationship dates back to the early 1990s, when a 13-year-old Usher moved to New York City to live with Diddy while recording his debut album. What followed was a unique mentorship that exposed the young singer to the wild world of hip-hop, nightlife, and fame. At the time, Diddy was already making waves as an influential producer and executive at Bad Boy Records. He took Usher under his wing, helping him develop his style, confidence, and stage presence. However, Usher later admitted that his time living with Diddy was an eye-opening experience that introduced him to things no teenager should see. During an interview with Howard Stern, Usher revealed that while staying with Diddy, he was surrounded by a party-driven lifestyle filled with alcohol, women, and excess. He described it as a wild training camp where he had to learn how to navigate the industry at a very young age. Despite this unusual upbringing, Usher always credited Diddy for helping him understand showmanship, charisma, and the importance of controlling a crowd. Their professional relationship continued as Usher's career skyrocketed in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Diddy played a role in shaping Usher's 1994 self-titled debut album, and they collaborated on songs like I Need a Girl Part 1 in the early 2000s. As Usher grew into his own, their relationship became more of a mutual friendship rather than a mentorship. Diddy often praised Usher as one of the greatest entertainers of all time, and Usher, in turn, acknowledged Diddy's role in his development. However, as allegations against Diddy surfaced in recent years, some fans have questioned what truly happened during Usher's time living with him as a teenager. Usher has remained silent on these topics, choosing to focus on his own career, which has flourished independently of Diddy. Now regarded as one of the most successful R&B artists of all time, Usher has distanced himself from his early days with Diddy while still acknowledging the impact that time had on his career. His recent 2024 Super Bowl halftime show cemented his status as a legend in the music industry, standing on his own without the shadow of his early mentor, Jay-Z, a long-standing friendship and business rivalry. Jay-Z and Diddy are two of the most successful moguls in hip-hop history, and their relationship has been a mix of friendship, business competition, and mutual respect over the years. As two of the wealthiest figures in music, they have frequently been compared to each other, often battling for the title of hip-hop's richest entrepreneur. Their friendship dates back to the 1990s when both were rising stars in the industry. Diddy as a producer and label executive at Bad Boy Records, and Jay-Z as the mastermind behind Rockefeller Records. Both men were deeply influenced by Notorious B.I.G., who was not only signed to Diddy's label, but was also close friends with Jay-Z. After Biggie's tragic death in 1997, Jay-Z and Diddy remained connected through their shared legacy of East Coast hip-hop dominance. Over the years, the two collaborated on music, with notable tracks like I Get Money remix, and Diddy appearing on some of Jay-Z's events. However, their real competition lay outside of music, in the world of business. Both artists expanded their influence far beyond hip-hop. Diddy launched brands like Sean John, Fashion, Ciroc, Vodka, and Revolt TV, Media. Jay-Z built a massive empire with Roc Nation Management, Armand de Brignac Champagne, and Tidal Music Streaming. For years, they competed for the title of hip-hop's first billionaire, with Jay-Z ultimately reaching that milestone first in 2019, followed by Diddy. Their rivalry was never hostile, but rather one of friendly competition, as both pushed each other to new heights. Diddy once publicly praised Jay-Z, calling him the blueprint for success in hip-hop business, while Jay-Z referred to Diddy as one of his inspirations in the industry. They have continued to support each other at major events, from Roc Nation brunches to private business meetings, showcasing that their relationship is based on respect and admiration. Though they come from different backgrounds, Jay-Z from Brooklyn's Marcy Projects and Diddy from Harlem, they both transformed themselves from street hustlers into corporate giants, proving that hip-hop could produce some of the most powerful businessmen in America. Their friendship remains strong to this day, serving as an example of how two of the biggest moguls in music can uplift each other rather than tear each other down. Cameron Diaz. A Hollywood romance rumor that never faded Diddy's dating history includes some of the most famous women in the world, and one of the most surprising names on that list is Hollywood actress Cameron Diaz. Their rumored romance was never officially confirmed, but the speculation lasted for years, making it one of Diddy's most intriguing relationships. Their connection reportedly began in 2008, when Diddy and Diaz were spotted together on multiple occasions. At the time, Diaz was one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, known for her roles in films like Charlie's Angels, There's Something About Mary, and Shrek. Diddy, on the other hand, was still dominating the music and business worlds. The rumors about their relationship intensified when they were seen at Hollywood parties, cozy dinners, and even traveling together. Sources claimed that their chemistry was undeniable and that Diddy was smitten with Diaz, who was enjoying her single life after breaking up with baseball star Alex Rodriguez. Though neither Diddy nor Diaz ever confirmed a romantic relationship, close friends hinted that they had a secretive but passionate connection. According to some reports, they were on and off for years, with Diddy allegedly pursuing Diaz even when she was dating other people. In 2012, reports surfaced that Diddy and Diaz were spotted making out at a Hollywood party, fueling more speculation. However, as always, both remained tight-lipped about their alleged romance. By 2014, Diaz married musician Benji Madden, officially putting any remaining rumors to rest. Though their relationship remains one of Diddy's most mysterious and least confirmed, the fact that it was a topic of discussion for years speaks to how much interest surrounded their rumored connection. Whether it was just a close friendship or a hidden romance, Cameron Diaz remains one of the most unexpected names tied to Diddy's dating history. Harvey, a short-lived but highly publicized romance. Harvey, the model and stepdaughter of comedian Steve Harvey, was romantically linked to Diddy in 2019, making headlines due to the significant age gap and the fact that she had previously been rumored to date Diddy's son, Justin Combs. Their relationship was short-lived but caused an intense media frenzy, with fans questioning the nature of their connection and how serious things really were. Rumors of their romance began in mid-2019, when Diddy and Lori were seen at various events together. They were spotted vacationing in Italy with Lori's family, including Steve and Marjorie Harvey, which suggested that the relationship had some level of seriousness. The fact that Steve Harvey welcomed Diddy on the family trip led many to believe that Lori's parents had given their approval. Throughout their rumored relationship, Diddy and Lori were often photographed together in matching outfits, enjoying dinner dates and spending time in different cities. However, neither of them ever publicly confirmed the romance. One of the biggest controversies surrounding their rumored relationship was the speculation that Lori had previously dated Justin Combs, Diddy's son. Though this was never confirmed, the idea of a father and son being romantically linked to the same woman created an uncomfortable narrative in the media. Diddy and Justin never publicly addressed the situation, and Lori remained silent about it as well. By October 2019, the relationship appeared to be over. Diddy was photographed with another woman, leading to speculation that he and Lori had quietly ended things. Not long after, Lori moved on to high-profile relationships with Future, and later Michael B. Jordan, while Diddy continued to date multiple women. Harvey's time with Diddy may have been brief, but it remains one of his most talked-about relationships due to the unusual dynamics, the family involvement, and the whispers about her past connection to his son, Justin Bieber. A complicated mentor-mentee relationship. Diddy played a significant role in Justin Bieber's early career, acting as both a mentor and a music industry insider who introduced Bieber to the world of hip-hop and celebrity culture. However, their relationship has been the subject of debate, with some questioning whether Bieber was exposed to too much too soon under Diddy's guidance. Bieber was introduced to Diddy around 2009 when he was still a young teenage sensation discovered by Scooter Braun and Usher. At the time, Bieber was looking for guidance from established figures in the industry, and Diddy quickly took an interest in him. Diddy reportedly promised Bieber a Lamborghini if he worked hard and succeeded in music. Though it started as a friendly bet, Diddy eventually followed through and gifted Bieber a white Lamborghini, making headlines as a sign of their close relationship. Throughout Bieber's rise to fame, Diddy introduced him to a more adult and high-profile social circle, bringing him into the world of hip-hop, parties, and nightlife. While some saw this as a way for Bieber to learn about the industry, others felt it was inappropriate for a young teenager to be exposed to such an environment. Bieber himself has reflected on this period of his life, admitting that he was surrounded by influences that led to his wild behavior in his later teen years. In interviews, he has spoken about his struggles with fame, mental health, and substance abuse, leading some to speculate whether his early exposure to celebrity excess played a role in his downward spiral. Despite any controversies, Diddy and Bieber have maintained a friendship over the years. Bieber has credited Diddy with helping him navigate the industry, and Diddy has often spoken about Bieber's talent and potential. However, as Bieber has matured and focused on his marriage and faith, he seems to have distanced himself from the party lifestyle that was once associated with Diddy's mentorship. While their relationship was never scandalous in itself, it raises broader questions about how young stars are introduced to the music industry and whether certain environments are appropriate for teenagers navigating global fame.